Okay, I'll try this again one last time. No. I think Nnamdi Esano is having issues because he's been trying to connect with his laptop. So now he will join us with his phone. So, like I said before, I'll repeat everything. Today, we are going to discuss something different from the usual topic I normally discuss here on Facebook. Previously, I've talked about football, Ballon d'Or, best players in the world, basketball, NBA, boxing, UFC, and so on. But today, I'm taking a break from sports. I want to discuss politics. And I decided to start from the grassroots, the Southeast. That's where I'm from. Because of the situations in Southeast, because of the inconsistency, the insecurity, the killings, November 6th election, all these points spurred my interest to dive into this into politics. I'll be joined with someone who is well-rounded in politics, someone who have seen it all. He will join me in this discussion to discuss the insecurities in the Southeast, the causes of the insecurities, the solutions, and the way forward. What's up, Chuma? Bros, stay on. You can ask questions. Your questions will be answered. I'm waiting for my guests to join. So, yeah. We'll also discuss about difference between IPOB and Biafra. These things I have a bit knowledge, but not to compare with someone I'm inviting. That's why this topic is a very delicate topic and very sensitive. You need someone who is well-rounded in topics like this. So we'll discuss about Nnamdi Kanu's situation, what could be done, the mistakes that was made. And also I intend to ask him some questions regarding why some Igbos don't support Nnamdi Kanu. Is it his delivery? Is it his style? Okay, Nnamdi's on. Okay, let me invite him now. Okay, Nnamdi, I just invited you. You can accept. If not, with your phone, since you are live, you can just send in a request. My request button is open. Yeah, added. Perfect. Here we go. Oh my God, it's been taking ages. Now here we are. So why some Igbos don't like Nnamdi Kanu? They don't support him. He will tell us more about things surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's situation. So I already accepted his request, waiting for him to join. So Nnamdi, I accepted you. Why is it taking time for you to join? Is it your network? Okay, again. And I'm adding you again. Waiting for him. Yeah. Finally. Finally. We have waited and waited and waited and waited. Some people came online and left. I hope they will join.
Sorry, my brother, the technical issue is not from us. We have to learn from the people that made it.
Okay, once again, good evening, Mr. Nnamdi Esono Achon. I greet you, sir.
You're welcome, my brother.
Yeah, as discussed, I've said it before that today I don't want to talk about sports. I don't want to talk about anything Arsenal, Manchester related. I want to speak about Southeast situation. And like I said, these topics are very sensitive and delicate. I need someone who is vast experience, someone who have seen it all, someone who is well informed, who is well rounded in such topics. So that is why when I contacted you, even with your busy schedules, you gave me your time, and today we are here. I want to thank you for that. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the discussion we had on phone. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. And before I start, I actually want more people to join so that it won't be that we are just discussing it with some people. It's crazy that before, when we were having technical issues, a lot of people were coming in and going. Now we are on. I can't find them. Where are you guys? Okay, Ikechukwu Zim is here. Well-rounded in politics, extremely smart. Priscilla is here. Priscilla, I don't think she has more questions. She has questions to ask, okay? Reginald is here. My bro from Bremen. Okay, so before I start, I want to read, Farida is here too. I want to read a brief biography of my guest, Mr. Nnamdi Esono Achono. I've known Nnamdi Achono for 4 years. And this is the little I know. I hope the things I will read out here fits to who you are. I will apologize if I'm not able to bring in everything, but this is just a few points I want our viewers to know about you. So first of all, Nnamdi Esono, I'm sorry, Nnamdi Esono is the present National Vice President, Nigerian Community, Germany. He is the founder of Indigenous Nigerians in Kiel, Germany. He is the Assistant Treasurer of Afro-Germans in Schleswig-Holstein. Schleswig-Holstein is a state in Germany. He's also a senior member in Foreigners Forum, also in Schleswig-Holstein. He's a volunteering guidance and counselor, motivator, and he motivates newcomers and encourage them, educate them on the city they moved into. He is also a former vice president of Nigerian community in Kiel. As a matter of fact, he's one of the founders of Nigerian community in Kiel. He's a principled man and a self-disciplined man. I hope I'm able to describe you with my little ways. So what to you?
Thank you, my brother. You know, you cannot describe me more than myself.
Exactly.
But anyway, you are in the right channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
I'm happy to see you.
Thank you. It's been ages, yeah?
That is it.
Okay, so the topic of today, I already posted it on Facebook, but I will read through. First of all, the first point is insecurities in the Southeast. So I want you to give us a summary of your understanding of the insecurities in Southeast, and from there we dive into different questions. And again, our viewers, you are free to ask questions. Whatever questions you ask will be answered. So, Mr. Nnamdi Achono, the floor is for you.
Good evening, Mr. Obi Alesiba. And I want to thank you very much for this opportunity you are giving to me to express my own personal opinion.
Thank you, sir.
It is a personal opinion. It is not an order.
Okay.
And I stand to be corrected whenever I deviated.
Okay.
Anyway, there's this adage we normally say, a hungry man is an angry man.
Exactly.
And they said a lazy man is a devil's worship.
Okay.
you see the insecurity in our land in Southeast Nigeria is caused by bad governance.
Just welcome. Okay.
So before then, Southeast Nigeria is one of the peaceful and quiet places. It is a place you love to spend some of your lives or some of the activities you are doing. But in the period of, let's say, 4 years ago, that brought up this insecurity. If you watch, they said the ant that eats vegetable lives inside vegetable.
Exactly.
So the insecurity in that aspect lies on our hand. One of the things that causes this insecurity is hunger.
Maybe. Yes.
Lack of job, not supporting the youth. Some of the youth finish secondary school, finish universities, lavish, no work, no money. That is where the hungry man is an angry man.
Exactly.
And when a father of a house cannot stand up as a father in the family and direct the family how to go, that's where the family deviates from the culture of their land. So this insecurity, again, in Southeast, as a Southerner, I schooled in the Southeast.
Okay.
Even in Owerri, I attended government college Owerri. So all those times we are in Owerri. Owerri is one of the safest places in Nigeria. You can walk around in the midnight and come back without any person harassing you. One, that is another thing. Another thing is, if you are living in your house, or you have a house, and you want to allow a tenant to live in the house, one, you want to know who is this tenant, what is doing, the background of this tenant that you want to have in your house. Because the tenant can bring in what is not allowed in this place. The insecurity in Southeast, let me be plain to you. The government that is ruling the Southeast can tell you the cause of the insecurity.
Okay.
We cannot wait for the federal government to come and solve the insecurity in Southeast.
Okay.
And the people of the Southeast cannot hold the federal government accountable for their insecurity.
Okay.
They have state elected governors. And these state elected governors, the people that elected them, want them to protect them, because their work is to protect the security, the life and properties of the people that are elected them.
Okay, are you saying, sorry, are you saying that the state governments in the Southeast, they're not doing enough to protect the citizens?
My brother, we have politicians.
Okay.
And we have leaders.
Okay.
The leaders in Southeast, they are not listening to the people they are leading.
Okay.
That is one of the problems. When they are being elected into that post, they felt that the war have ended. We are in Europe here. And one of the things that causes this insecurity, the most things that causes insecurity is corruption.
Okay.
If the leaders elected in this Southeast are together, not talking about politics or the party they belong to.
Okay.
And think about the people that voted them. And encourage them, find work for them, do everything available for them. There's a very simple things they can do for the people, the masses. One, give them good road. Give them constant electricity.
Yeah.
Those two things, when you give to them, some of them will provide the opportunity of work to the less privileged.
Exactly. Exactly.
But now you can see that when they are being elected, even a local government councillor will come and intimidate the people that elected him.
That's right. And the funny thing is, during the election, they will be so humble. They will even do anything. Only Sammy, they will even do everything just to convince the masses to vote for them.
Some of them will go to the market. Some of them will go to the market women, start selling corn, start frying akara with them. Start eating with them.
This is very, very, very annoying. You know, whenever I see such video, I get really annoyed because this is it's a manipulative way of telling the people that, okay, I'm like you. I belong to you. I belong to you. That's why who is that said I belong to you? I belong to nobody. That's the president. He said he belongs to nobody.
We are talking about the Southeast. The federal government is apart.
Okay.
So you don't bring the federal government into it because they say charity begins at home.
Exactly, that's true.
That's the problem. Those problems that cause this thing can be solved also. Okay. If everything, if they look into it, they can be solved in a way that.
Sorry. I will run through what you said are the causes of this insecurity. First of all, you said hunger. That a hungry man is an angry man. The people that elected this government, these governors, these senators, this House of Rep, they are hungry. The promises that was made, was not achieved. Secondly, you said that they, as well, that they don't listen to the masses, which is also hunger. And you made mention of corruption, okay, which is very much related to what you are going through. And then finally, you said the Southeastern governors. You made a mention of the fact that the governors are not doing the things that they promised. So I don't know if these points are in order to what you just said, because I'm writing them down because I'm going to write it after this discussion.
Yes, my brother. Let me take Imo State as for example.
Thank you, Julie.
When the past government of Rochas Okorocha left, okay, when they were in seat, I visited Owerri. I go to Nigeria almost once or twice every year. There's roads. He constructed even new roads and patched the old ones. Okay. That's one thing I noticed. Immediately the governor, Rochas Okorocha, left in the seat, the roads that he walks left with him.
Okay.
Those roads, the quality are nothing to write home about.
Very, very bad. Yeah.
Those roads, when they tell you the amount they use in constructing those roads, the amount is more enough to build a city in Dubai. It's not working. Walking the road is not the problem. The quality of the road. In a country, in a state, in Imo State, a state whereby you don't have rules of traffic. You don't have rules of the big trucks, the tonnage they are carrying on the road. You walk a road where a bicycle can apply. That is quality of the road that I saw in Owerri. Those qualities.
Someone just said here. Sorry, Mr. John. Someone just wrote here, Oninya Odomegu. She said the masses feel neglected by the government and have lost hope in politics.
That is what I told you. They don't listen to the masses. The road, the quality of the roads works in Owerri is for bicycle and pedestrians. Apart from this, there's no quality. but they will come and paint it black and come and commission it. And when they are going, the flavor and the road will follow them and go.
That's right.
I went to Owerri this year, April. I saw that some of the tunnels built in Owerri are tunnels of water. When it rains, your vehicle cannot pass this tunnel because it's not appropriately arranged.
Okay.
So that is one of the problems. The government that is ruling Southeast. Then you go to Aba, which is, Aba is one of the worst city in the whole world.
Are you serious?
The present governor in Aba is now up to 60 years, and within these 6 years, there's overhead bridge that is working that place. They have not completed it up to now, and they have mentioned that is a dining table, Aba dining table, for 6 years. In Osisioma, they call it Aba Center Table. They have not completed it, and this Aba is one of the major industrial city in Southeast.
In Africa, not just Southeast, in Africa.
Let us talk in the Southeast.
Okay.
Aba is the major industrial city in Southeast, and there's no road that place. If you are from Abia State or you are Aba brought up like we were born in Aba and bred in Aba, you'll be ashamed of yourself.
That's true.
I was young. I was a small boy in this city called Aba when Mbakwe was ruling, when it was Imo State. All the roads you see in that Aba is being constructed by Mbakwe single-handedly when it was Imo State and Abia State together.
Sam Mbakwe.
Chief Sam Mbakwe. You go to Port Harcourt Road, people walk inside the gutter while the road is blocked. It cannot quantify the governorship or the leadership of present governors to the past ones. So the insecurity lies on the hand of the people we elected.
Okay, so thank you for that. I want to dive into the next question. What do you think is the solution to this insecurity in the Southeast?
Like I said before, the solution lies on our own hand.
Sorry, you guys, you viewers can as well ask him questions. He will be able to answer questions you ask. Please go on. Thank you.
The solution lies in our hand. Okay. When the masses stop selling their birthrights with a token of two cups of rice, with a token of 5,000 naira, with a token of loaf of bread, you are selling your right for 4 years. When the people stop voting for party and vote for individual, when the people will question, have opportunity to question whoever that is coming out to contest for any vote, when their background will be exposed, not party. In social media the other time, I saw in social media in Ghana, one of the old elected persons came to buy the masses with bags of rice.
I saw it.
And they throw the bag of rice back to him.
Yeah.
You want to come and buy them with bags of rice for 4 years again.
Yeah. That was
so that's where you have to start. Don't vote for the party, vote for the individual. You can hold him responsible. Party. The whole of the governors of Southeast, they are interested on their party.
Exactly.
They are not interested of the people that voted them.
One question before you continue. You said something about if the masses should stop collecting stuff from the politician. But this is my personal thoughts. Do you think our votes actually count?
Look, you know, the problem, one of the things, vote, go and vote. You have a society, a franchise.
Okay.
Then the other one lies on the INEC. That is where I say people should stop selling their birthright due to talking of money.
You know the problem, and I believe our viewers will also attest to that. There is always inconclusive voting, inconclusive election, always court cases in Nigerian elections because the government decides who wins, and this discourages the masses to vote. Imagine this big brother Africa. People are paying money to vote. That is, people pay money to vote because they know that their vote counts. This is the point. If you tell any Nigerians living in the street to pay money to vote, knowing that their vote will count, believe me, people will pay thousands of naira to vote because they know that if they vote, their vote counts. But in this situation, 90% of the time, votes doesn't count. See, somebody wrote exactly. Please go ahead.
That is where the masses have lost hope from the INEC and the politicians. They are being selected, not elected.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me, can you imagine some people in Nigeria that registered for how long? They don't have voters card till the exam time, till the election time. There's no voters card. And when they want to vote, the accreditation machine or whatever they call it is being manipulated.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm saying, even the parties that send their delegates in electoral booths to vote, they are being even bribed against their own party.
Yes, and another point is the voting ground is not safe for the voters.
Voting ground is not safe.
There is always killing.
The incumbent or the person that have upper hand or have more money always use our uniformed men to scare people.
Or thugs. Or thugs.
To scare people. That is another problem. That is another problem. So the solution we are talking about lies in our hand. If we say no, we are not going to say our rights. You vote and stand there and see that your vote counted. Let them do it openly. When you are going home, you have the result of your polling box where you voted. This is the result.
Okay.
So if you are at home and they mention, maybe you went home with 40 votes for your party, and when they saw that there is 22 votes, you have the evidence, you have the copy, everybody have handy, you can snap it.
There is always, and sorry to cut you, sorry. There is a scene I watched during presidential election. Electoral candidate from Jonathan, he was complaining, the collection officer from Jonathan, he was complaining that he saw the votes being counted. He know the exact number. How come they changed and switched everything? In fact, he was actually attacking Atahiru Jega. He was escorted out of the room. And nothing happened. Nothing was done. This is where our masses, our brothers and sisters down there are losing hope. And this is why I want to know, what are we going to do to make our vote count? Because even if you have your result, knowing that, okay, my candidate has 600 votes, and you close your eyes and open your eyes, the vote is 200, and you protest, you do everything, you might even be killed. So in your own experience, what do you think should be done so that our vote will be counted? that people who spent hours without eating or drinking. I voted in this last German election. Oh my God. I went to vote. It was one of the easiest thing I've ever done. Even when I was in Futo running for SUG president and my parliamentary post. The election, the vote I voted here last 2 months or so, was the easiest voting I've ever exercised in my life. I went in there within 3 minutes, done. I went to, you can't even see somebody campaigning, vote for this, vote. Nobody was campaigning. Things are well placed and in order. This is why I want to know, what do you think should be done that we can have these things, that if somebody votes, his vote should be counted?
You see, my brother, I cannot compare death with play. You are going too far to Germany to compare Germany to an African country, talk less of Nigeria. In Germany, they don't have voters card
at all.
That is where we are missing it. We don't have database. If you are born in this country, immediately you are 16 years, wherever you are, the government knows that you are eligible to vote. They know that you are eligible to vote. They will send you a letter that makes you to vote and tell you where to vote, where you are going to cast your vote.
I will ask him, Material, I will ask him. Continue, Mr. Achon.
In Germany, you are talking about, there's no voter's card. They know when you are they know when you are eligible to vote. 3 to 2 months before the voting date, they have sent you a letter. Send you to a station where you go to cast your vote.
Exactly. By
that
post.
day when you are going there, you use that letter and the ID card. I voted and went there without ID card because I forgot my ID card. No, I forgot the letter. And when they told them I forgot my letter to vote, they asked me for my ID card. I gave them my ID card. The guy opened, immediately he saw my, go to the initial, opened and saw my name and marked it, and gave me the paper to go and vote. Just 1 minute and 30 seconds, I'm out of that place.
Sorry to cut you short. Sorry to cut you short. Let's read the comment section. Somebody wrote earlier that Imo State election, he used Imo State election as a case study. But Emeki Ihedioha won the election. He was governor for some months, and then he was removed. That's number one question from Material. And Juliet Okafor wrote, there is nothing we can do about it. This country is finished. What's your comment on these 2 points?
About Emeki Ihedioha. Emeki Ihedioha was massively elected by Imolites.
Massively, yes.
By Imolites. As a Nigerian, both of us we are out of Nigeria. We are living in Europe. You can take me out of Nigeria, but you can take out Nigeria out of me.
That's right.
It is in blood. That is where the corruption comes. And what causes the corruption? Fear. So due to the fear of the party, incumbent party that left Imo State, that they made everything possible to remove Emeki Ihedioha. Because Emeki Ihedioha started working from the day one he entered office.
Exactly. The guy was massively working.
By what I saw, he entered and started working from day one. But due to the fear of the past government, they did everything tooth and nail to make sure that Emeki Ihedioha didn't succeed or didn't go on. You should understand that during this time, APC have problem in Imo State. Between the president governor now and Uche Nwosu, who is the actual candidate of APC. Before the stronger hand breaks the small hand, then they form another party, AA, which wants to have what they call it, governorship candidate tickets from the both parties. If you go by their law.
That's true. Juliet, sorry, he will answer your question, yeah? Please, he will answer your question.
But thereby, the present governor Nana have a long leg more than him. He used the tactic. He used what Uchemosu could have used against Ihediora and went there to sue them in court and used that thing to claim the governorship seat where he is sitting now.
Exactly.
That is where it is. He played a fast movement against Uchemosu and the other groups. Like,
okay.
like what Juliet said.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. That the country have finished.
What do you think? Is the country finished? Is it possible for our children to be proud of Nigeria? Is it possible for this country to reach the expectation that we all have?
There is difference between finish and the end.
Okay.
I thank God you said the country have finished. The country have not ended.
Okay, you agree that the country is finished, but it has not ended.
The country is finished, but it's have not ended.
Okay. Okay.
So when the country is ended, that is where you don't have no mecotalism.
Julius, I hope you're hearing this. He's saying that there's a difference between country being finished and end. That the country is finished. He actually agreed with what you wrote, but he believed that the country has not ended.
Can stay revived. Finish is something like somebody that fainted. It's not dead yet, so you can revive it. The country can be revived.
Okay, let's move forward because we've really spent so much time on this topic. Because this topic you can discuss about it in the next 2 hours because there's a lot to say. But then let me dive into something very sensitive. You know, this topic is extremely sensitive, and I want our viewers to keep in questions, observations. I'll read it to Mr. Nnamdi Achonu, and he will respond. So this question is about Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah. Why is it that some Igbos support the movement of Biafra, while some are completely against the movement of Biafra emancipation?
There's a proverb in Igbo. Don't mind me, whenever I ask question, I use adit or proverb to start.
That's true, material. Okay.
There's something the elder said. I will speak it in Igbo. As what alana chinchin miri, also we get miri kayam.
I'm not getting
So when you ask a child to go when it's drizzling, it's not drizzling. Then you want to go when it was the heavy rain. Then the flood will carry him.
Yeah.
The issue of, he said, he mentioned about IPOB and the Biafra. Oh. You see, let me tell you something. As we are talking, you are from Southeast. I'm from Southeast. I'm an Igbo man. I'm from Igbo State. Every Igbo man has the blood of Biafra into him or her.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Every Igbo man have the blood. Forget what our elders' statements are doing. All of them are hungry
to witness Biafra.
All of them are hungry. What I mean that all of them are hungry, those elders, let me not deviate. When IPOB started, they were waving flags, singing, praising. They don't want to agitate. They want their own country. They're not, my brother, there's no place you sit and be comfortable and you want to change the goalpost.
That's true. That's true. Exactly.
There's no place where everyone we are working place. If you are comfortable, you will not look for another work.
That's right.
Your comfortability is more than the salary they want to pay you, because they can go where they are paying you 1 million, but you don't have happiness. No, you are not comfortable.
That's true.
But you are comfortable where they are paying you 500,000.
Yeah.
That is the problem of, that is one of the causes of IPOB. I can vividly remember when IPOB, they will carry their flag and go to schools. What happened in National High School now? I was shocked. How the federal government or state government or whoever deploy police and military. If you look at our militaries and police, you thought that they were going to war against one another, against Russia. You see them, they jump down from their vehicles and lie down on the grass and move their crocodile movement and cover their face. Who are they against? Against the people standing there singing with flag.
My in-law, welcome.
And there's no elder in Southeast that condemned what happened to those people.
This is my opinion on this issue, what you just said now. This is my humble pie opinion. I think our elders and our politicians are scared to condemn what is happening in the Southeast because their hands are dented.
I said when I said they are hungry, I didn't say they are hungry to see Biafra.
Okay, now I get your point. Okay.
When I say our elders, when I said they are hungry, I didn't mention they are hungry to see Biafra. No. They are hungry from what they want to get from the federal government.
Somebody just wrote now, every Igbo man and woman are also IPOB, but are not IPOB family.
I disagree with him.
Okay.
Why I disagree with him? We are talking about the difference between IPOB and Biafra. IPOB is an organization. Biafra is an ideology.
Wow. Okay.
Members of MASOP, they are not members of IPOB.
Yeah.
That is where I disagree with him. IPOB is an organization. MASOP is an organization. Biafra is an ideology. IPOB, MASOP, all of them are fighting for Biafra and other organizations. But what is actually the problem, the difference between IPOB and the MASOP is that the leader of IPOB refused to be bought. That is one of the things. Nnamdi Kanu, my namesake, have no price.
Sorry. I'm sorry to cut you short. Material IPOB means indigenous people of Biafra. And then Ikechukwu said he is correct. Every Igbo man and Eastern region are Biafra. Go ahead.
Gina, every Igbo man is a Biafra, not IPOB.
Yeah.
So when you go to MASOP way, you see the way they are doing their own way. It's on a different thing. IPOB doing their own way, different thing. Do you know why IPOB is more stronger than MASOP and other organizations?
Please tell me.
One, the leader of IPOB is priceless. Why the other organizations can be bought? They were bought. Some of them kept quiet. Some of them used the money they collected and invested on themselves and kept quiet. Nobody is talking.
I'm putting this question to you, it's very tricky. Are you saying that Wazirike was bought?
Who is Wazirike?
MASOP, former MASOP leader.
So he is the leader of Masop.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Somebody wrote IPOB, Masop, and Ahoneze. Ahoneze and Igbo have the same objective. I don't believe this. But Namdi, go ahead.
If Wazirike is the leader of Masop, where is him now?
He's actually, some of the videos I watch, he's actually speaking against Nnamdi Kanu.
That is, where is him now? I'm asking you.
Just to, I'm sorry, because now people are already bringing in information. Just to answer my friend, Ikechukwu, he said, IPOB, Masop, and Ahoneze and Igbo have the same objective. I just think that Ahoneze is not putting in much effort to compare with IPOB. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. Nnamdi, you can go ahead and. Oh, it's coming. People are blowing questions. It's coming. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, IPOB, okay. Okay, Juliet said, I don't see the reason why IPOB will be killing themselves, declaring lockdown, suffering themselves instead of looking for a way to gain our own country, Biafra. It doesn't make any sense. What is your take on this? This is what she said. You know, I told you that this will be discussed and people will be very, very interested in this topic. Why lockdown? Why killing our people? You see, we are gradually diverting from questions because people are interested in asking questions. So, can you, in a briefly answer Juliet this question?
Vividly, if you can watch, the person that asked this question must be a Christian.
Of course, that's my cousin.
In the Bible they read, they said the way to the heaven is narrow. Nothing good comes easy.
Okay.
There must people that will sacrifice their life for the other people to live.
Are you saying that this lockdown, this every Monday interrupted me. Are you saying that declaring lockdown every Monday is the right decision? I'm not talking about the killings now. Let me pause on the killing situation. Are you saying that the declaring every Monday lockdown is the right decision?
You must sacrifice something to get something.
But people are hungry. And it's Christmas and it's the season.
Listen to me. You have to starve yourself today for you to eat tomorrow. If that is their strategy, everybody is pursuing heaven from different ways. You will not tell me now that a Muslim that is believing in Quran don't want to make heaven.
You know the funny thing? Sorry, the funny thing is people are not even complaining about this lockdown the way I'm expecting. Because me, I feel bad about it. But people, when I call my friends in Onitsha and Aba, they say, yes, now we are doing it. That is the right thing to do.
That is what I'm telling you. You must sacrifice something to get something.
Okay, Ikechukwu Okeke, my friend, he wrote, lockdown is not the right way. They have lost billions of naira and their customers have deviated. Every action created an opportunity for another people. This is his opinion. This thing he said now, I have discussed this thing with him and we are in the same, we agree the same. So this sacrificing things, I don't really can continue.
My brother, let me tell you something. I agree with the man in one way and disagree with him. Do you know that? Have you read about Kosovo? Kosovo, when they got their independence.
Yeah, okay.
Did you read about when Eritrea left Ethiopia? What they suffered? Okay. What did South Sudan suffer? How did the South Sudan suffer before they left Sudan? What we are praying now, let us not go to that level of South Sudan to face bullet to bullet. To run away from our house.
Are you saying, because don't have people are bombing questions, are you saying that the sacrifice is worth the goal.
If that sacrifice, if lockdown is what we will sacrifice to get Biafra, why are they complaining?
Okay, let me ask. Let me read 3 comments and then I will let you know. Okay, so okay, Gozie Materia is saying every Igbo man is a Biafran, but once you are not registered, you are not a family. Okay, that's number 1 question anyway. To be, I think we've dealt with this one already. Then Juliet said, must it be only in the Eastern region? Why not the whole country? She's emphasizing on the lockdown. And then this is, you can answer. Can you answer? You want to answer Juliet's question now before I read down the other questions?
The lockdown they are talking, it cannot be the whole nation. The people that are agitating is the Southerners. That's
it, Juliet. This is also my opinion. What his answer is also my opinion. I want us to be brief and precise in the answer because people are answering a lot of questions. So, PKH Kokeke said that's wrong strategy. Besides, they have lost more followers than before. They have been compromised.
Look, you cannot expect everybody that started the race to end the race.
Okay.
There are some people that are following you that are hypocrites. That's true. So you cannot expect everybody to end the race with you. When Martin Luther King was shouting in America, Malcolm X is there also.
Yeah.
They were fighting for something from different angles. And they went all through tortures, what Nnamdi Kanu is going now. They went through it. So that's why I say there must be a sacrifice for you to get something.
Okay, more questions. It's getting intense. Okay, let me first of all read what Material wrote. I'm coming. He said the Southern Sudan fought barely 30 years before they got their independence.
Really?
That's from Material. I'm
really?
Coming. Let me read Ikech Kukeke's comment. He said, Nigeria is a country bound by constitution. Besides, I will encourage IPOB to extend hands to, I'm coming. Oh, this is, I can't, okay, hold on. He said, I will encourage IPOB to extend hands to other tribes and regions to get more support. Besides, to get anything moving for Biafra, it has to be through the National Assembly. Southern Nigeria will be ideally and closer way to get Biafra. What's your thoughts on this?
You see, my brother, before Nnamdi Kanu was, before he left Nigeria.
Okay.
Are you still with me?
I'm with you.
Before Nnamdi Kanu left Nigeria, I was telling people about Catalonia. Catalonia, when you go to Spain, members of Catalonia, they are in their state house of assembly. They are in their state senate. I said, if the way IPOB was commanding people in Southeast, IPOB, one, Nigeria will not register IPOB as a political party.
Never.
They will not allow or register any IPOB as a political party. IPOB will have allied with a political party.
But it's APGA. APGA has been the party of Ndibo. This is my opinion anyway.
APGA is a national party. It's not party of Ndibo.
Okay. Okay.
In Zamfara State, an APGA man won in the House of Assembly.
Oh, really? Okay.
So APGA is not party of Ndibo. It's a national party.
Okay.
I asked them if IPOB would ally with a party or form a party through somebody. State background, one, start from Anambra State that time. Have people that are elected, they called IPOB people, being elected into House of Assembly, being elected into House of Representatives, being elected into Senate. They are the people that are going to bring their message to the higher authority. but they don't want to be a political organization. They were fighting tooth and nail. They don't want to associate with any politics. Assuming they want to play politics, that could have been a way to come to that level we are talking about. And extending hand to other tribes, you have to have a roundtable conference. Don't forget that during the Biafran War, the strategies Nigerians use against us is to divide and rule. They came and divided the Southeast. That was how they conquered them. They went from Calabar, went from River State. To this time,
I want to ask you a question. I'm going to deviate now because people are actually bombing the question, but I have a list of questions here and I have to go through them. Okay, first of all, let me read what Ikechukwu wrote. He said, why would Nigeria register IPOB as a political party? They are not party. Besides, their objective is for instruction. What's your take on that?
Come again.
I think that this is what I think that is what he was saying. Anyway, you can respond. Sorry, you can respond.
Okay, please ask Ikechukwu if the strategy was wrong. Let him give them solution.
Okay. Let me dive into another important question I want to ask you. I want the viewers to pay attention to this question. This question is very important because in 6 days, something will happen. Why is IPOB comfortably telling the Anambra State people not to vote? Let me put it this way. Is it right for Anambrians not to vote? According to the IPOB, they said no election. As a matter of fact, if they see you wearing any political party dress or whatever, you'll be injured. Is this a right move for Anambra State and for Igbos in a whole?
That is where we are coming to.
Okay.
The masses have lost hope in politics.
Okay.
They have lost hope to so-called leaders. They have lost hope to so-called politicians. They have lost hope to the people that are campaigning to. You see, if there will be no vote in Anambra State, if there will be no vote in Anambra State, that means Willie Obialo will continue in Anambra State.
Are you saying, the question is it a right move for IPOB to tell people don't vote on the 6th of November? Is this a right move in your own opinion?
I said it before. That is your own personal franchise. Nobody will force you to go and vote, and nobody will stop you to go and vote.
But now they are saying that if they catch you going out to vote, you might be injured, you might be killed, and these people are well armed. These people are well armed. They are trying to compromise the election. It could be the IPOB, it could be the government. I don't know.
You see, my brother. Let me tell you something about Anambra election. Like I told you before, I'm an Imolite, and I'm not a politician. I'm just an analyzer. You see, in Anambra, he or she that is going out to vote, is going for his own life. It's 50-50. The government, the military officers deploy armored cars. They have deployed armored cars. They have deployed the whole Nigerian police is in Anambra State now.
Yeah, the whole chief of securities, all the heads.
They are in Anambra State now.
This is
they are in Anambra State. If you send all those people to Anambra State, and you want people to come out and vote.
I think Matila is answering your question now. That's right. Okay.
You are putting fears into the people.
Yeah.
To vote in Anambra, you can go ahead and vote. Look, when IPOB said there will be no vote in Anambra State, for whom? For the IPOB members, or for the Anambarians, or for the Igbos?
No, they're saying there's no vote in Anambra State for the state entirely. That's why this guy said it's a right move, because They don't want what's happened to Imo State to happen in Anambra State. But this is my own opinion, yeah.
Then that means Julio Bialo will continue in Anambra State.
Or the federal government can declare state of emergency. They might put in.
You see, my brother, wait.
They might put in a military man. I read this today. They might put in somebody from Zamfara to be governor of Anambra State. And then what will happen is our leaders, before they make any decision, they will go to this man to ask him, should we do this, should we do that? It will cause so much chaos.
You see this smoke that you are seeing now.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
This smoke you are seeing in Anambra State because it is Eastern Nigeria.
Yeah.
What happened in Kogi election? I'm not come close to what happened to Anambra.
You mean the Kogi election between Dino Melaye and
Kogi election was bloody.
Yeah.
Kogi election was bloody. Only that we have fathers that are not telling their children the truth.
Yeah.
So deploying the whole military gadgets to Anambra State to armless people is a waste of time.
Okay, let me just ask one question to our viewers. Material is supporting the notion that no vote is the right move. I'm putting it to our viewers, Ike Chukwuokeke and others who are here. Is it right for IPOB to say no vote? Put in your comments, our guest will answer you. Let me move to the next the next topic. Another sensitive one. So this question is, we discussed it in our group, and people have different opinion on this. That is, do you think President Muhammadu Buhari is also in the Southeast situation anyway? So he made the right decision the way he handled Nnamdi Kanu's case, because Nnamdi Kanu was there during Goodluck Jonathan. Do you think the president would have handled it differently, especially Biafra and Nnamdi Kanu? Do you think the way he's handling it is making people getting more interested, getting more, as in wanting it so bad?
In a family, if you have a father in your house that can't even protect you from a visitor, from a stranger, then your life is in danger.
Okay.
If you have a father, a good father, don't condemn his child in public.
Okay. That's true.
A good father comes and know what is the problem. Hey, don't beat him. That is my child. He holds the child in the hand and draws it back. What did this child do to you? You explain. If the child was wrong, the father will, oh, I'm sorry. My child is not like that. Something might have prompted him to do, or him or her to do that. Why did you do that? Okay, I'm sorry. You will cool the tension of the stranger and take the child home and warn him, don't do this. This is the way they do it. But in this situation, the people that are supposed to call Nnamdi Kanu back was the people that was criticizing him before the stranger that are coming to him. That is where the problem started. Then, when a father cannot treat his or her own child well in public, you have given that child an opportunity to insult him. You have sold his respect before the child, because you have already insulted the child before his friends, before the public. That is where Nnamdi Kanu started attacking the elders that are supposed to protect him from the first day.
Somebody said, Juliet said, what you're speaking fact. Well, I think
that is where Nnamdi Kanu started insulting the elders. Then, when the President Buhari or the federal government saw that even the people that are supposed to protect him wasn't protecting him, they have the power to mishandle him. Don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a prince. And he cannot go to northern side and handle an sultan son or imam's son roughly. It's not being done. That is one. Secondly,
oh my God, sorry, you just made a very, very, very valid point. You cannot go to any state in Nigeria, any region in Nigeria, and handle a prince the way Nnamdi Kanu was handled. And it gave the government open doors to kill, because you know that this person is not protected. As now, Nnamdi Kanu, people forget that this guy is a prince. He is not treated like a prince. They messed him up because of the point you just made now. The people who are supposed to protect him are against him. And you cannot try this in the north.
He cannot even try it in the south.
Yeah.
When Sunday Igboho was molested in Cotonou, not in Nigeria, he saw how the Obas came out and some prominent people came out.
Yeah.
So the case of Nnamdi Kanu and how the president or presidency is handling him is due to where he comes from. During the time of Jonathan, Nnamdi Kanu was existing. IPOB was existing.
Yeah. But there was no,
yeah,
it wasn't that popular like it is right now.
Exactly. From day one, IPOB was not a violent organization.
Yeah.
IPOB was a pure and activist,
okay,
trying to call for attention of the federal government. You can understand that it's due to the way they are being maltreated in Southeast. IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu is a mouth that speaks to the voiceless. Nnamdi Kanu, what is happening in Southeast? Attention that is going to Southeast because of Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly. Exactly.
And Buhari government have made Nnamdi Kanu more popular than any other person, including Buhari in Africa, in Nigeria.
Even I saw a video, some people in London, white people, protesting that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, that he was illegally arrested from, is it?
You are talking about video. You are talking about video in London. In Africa. In Africa. Go to some African countries and ask who is President Muhammadu Buhari. No, who is Buhari? Who is the president of Nigeria? I saw it in social media where they asked somebody who is president of Nigeria. Oh, I don't know the country, one South Africa. They say Nnamdi Kanu. I said, really? So the government of Buhari made Nnamdi Kanu more hero than any other person in Nigeria. So the way they are handling the issue, based on where he is coming from. Don't forget that Nnamdi Kanu was campaigning for Biafra, secession. The case of Nnamdi Kanu have not come closer to what is the leader of Gamu or Dagoni, what is his name?
You mean Masob or what?
The one that is speaking for the bandits in North.
So Gunmi, so something Gunmi.
I don't know. What the guy is saying, what the guy have been saying about Nigeria and the bandits.
Oh my
Nnamdi Kanu have not said half of it. But it's working freely. That is why I say, like your question now is, the way they are handling Nnamdi Kanu is being handled because of the tribe he is and where he is coming from. Because
the elders in his tribe,
the elders are not behind him. The people that are supposed to protect him is the ones fighting against him because of their own selfish interests. I am sorry. in a land where the elders cannot stand to speak the truth. It is where they have a scratch at the back of their head when they are going. Tell me which elder statesman in Eastern Nigeria that can walk freely out of his village. None of them.
People are actually agreeing in your point.
Coming in the Senate seat, the people that are representing the Southeast, 99.9% of them are there for their own selfish interest.
What about Enyinya Abaribe?
99.9%. There must be an percentage.
Okay.
In Nigerian Senate, the Easterners have only 2 senators in Senate. Enyinya Abaribe and the others. So, and Enyinya Abaribe is somebody, for my own view, who knew that he is an elected senator. That is that is the thing our governors in Southeast don't know. That they are elected governor, not appointed governor.
Yeah. But unfortunately, most of these guys are appointed, like the one in Imo State. It baffles me.
Let me come back last. That of Imo State own. I was one of the people when they called him Supreme Court governor. One day when we were discussing, they said, he said, the Supreme Court governor. I said, who is Supreme Court governor? They say, Hope Uzodinma is the Supreme Court governor. I laughed. I told them, let me tell you something. Almost, even the president, if you come to that level, even our president is Supreme Court president.
Okay.
Tell me, almost the whole governors, after election, they went to court, from High Court to Appeal Court to Supreme Court.
I don't think there has been an election whereby after the election, people go home and say, okay.
At the end, the Supreme Court grant them the seat. So who is not a Supreme Court governor?
Good point.
Atiku went to court. Don't forget, Atiku went to court. We went to the Supreme Court against Buhari election. When the Supreme Court judged everything,
I heard he's still fighting. He's still fighting for his mandate.
Atiku.
Yeah, I heard he's still fighting for his mandate. Yeah.
At where?
Which arbitrary court? No, I can't remember. I think I read it on Twitter that he has a case.
Supreme Court, the apex court is Supreme Court. There is any other court that is more than Supreme Court in Nigeria. Atiku went to Supreme Court, and Buhari won. So you call Buhari a Supreme Court president? So some of the governors went to Supreme Court to have their mandate. So when you call Hope Uzodinma Supreme Court governor, he is not the only Supreme Court governor we have.
Okay, just to bring in something now. This is also my opinion. In as much as the masses believe that Hope Uzodinma didn't win fairly, I just wish that he would do something better for the state. Some people, because he's not the elected governor, as they believe, they want him to fail. This is the mentality I don't like from our people. We even though now he's the governor, we should encourage him. We should hope and pray that he do something that will be remembered, something that in many years to come, people can say, okay, this is what this guy did, even though he was not elected. This is what I wish even Buhari and all these selected leaders should do. People know that you entered into corruption or whatever means, but work. You are being provided with the basic amenities to work. You collected tax. don't pay your workers. We want you to work. This is my opinion. I don't care whoever is in the seat. If you are there, do your basic job. This is why when you see a governor constructing, people will be shouting. But this is the basic things he should be doing.
You see, my brother.
It's hurts me really.
You see, let me tell you something. We Nigerians, we Africans, we don't know what is our right. A governor will not come and walk road and we start celebrating him.
People celebrate it.
How old is the country? Those basic things. You're talking about, you said he went last month to go and vote in Germany. In Germany, when they were campaigning, it wasn't like African campaign anyway, to carry motor around.
Of course.
When they were campaigning, we are there campaigning of basic, sorry, we are there campaigning about the basic necessities, like I'm going to build a road for you, I'm going to put light, I'm going to make a pipe for water, I'm going to do this. They were not talking about, they were talking how life is going to be better. They were talking about like the one that won now. One of the Olaf, I watched all his debates. He didn't promise anything that he's going to do. All he was saying, I am the right candidate. I have experience. He didn't compare anything. At the end, what he said when he wanted to join the party, he said, I am going to increase the minimum wage from €9.50 or €10.50 to 12 euro per hour. That was one of the things he said. I'm going to increase the minimum wage to 12 euro. So when a governor build road, Nigeria started celebrating it because they wasn't expecting it from him. But that is the ray what he's supposed to do for his people. Road and water and electricity. So not supposed to be a luxury in Nigeria. That's why I said the ant that eats vegetable lives inside the vegetable. The people that are killing the country, Nigeria, are the Nigerians.
That's right.
How many European politician or European big man you know that have house in Nigeria, have building in Nigeria?
Zero. Not even not the 5%. Let me not use the word zero.
They are talking 5%. The situation of Nigeria can be corrected by yourself.
Okay.
With yourself and for yourself.
Wow, interesting. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Nigeria can be corrected by yourself, with yourself and yourself. If the only problem we have is, I said it before, the people that are leading us, the people that we call fathers, the people we call the aliens, the statesmen, don't have shame.
You can't
when they are talking to their children, to the subjects they say they are ruling, they will see black and call it white. I want to clear you something.
Okay.
Politics is not democracy. In universities, people are doing political science. Is there any course in university that is a democratical science?
No.
No. Do you know why even the whole world is against military regime? Check out countries where military are ruling, or where the military from military to civilian. Politics is a cult. Politics is a cult. They use democracy to handle it.
this is very, what you are saying is very delicate, you know.
It's not, it's delicate. That is why whenever you see military people took over coup in any country, the whole democratic government started going against it. Do you know why? Because they don't want the people that are not in the game system to expose what is happening in the system.
Right. Right.
Why does America need Savage to be extradited? The WikiLeaks. Because they want to expose the secret of America. In Nigeria, what is happening in our country, in Nigeria, is not us. It's the government.
Okay.
Go to street of London. Go to street of Cyprus. Go to street of Germany, America. Sometimes I ask myself, our leaders don't have children? Why can't their children say, Papa, Father? That is not right for the masses.
They might be saying it, you never know. They might be saying it.
No, some of them are enjoying the seat of their father. Go to streets of London. Their children are going to school in London. Their children are going to school, even some of them in Germany here, in Arab countries, whether they know anything or not. Some of them can't even pass the exam. What is happening in Nigeria is the same thing. They can't even, when they can't even, people, we know what is going on with their children here. Not that my child graduated and graduated and graduated. Can he defend what he read? No.
Okay. It's been almost 1 hour plus. I want to ask the last question and we round up. What is the fate of the Southeast after November 6th election? Because anything happening on November 6th is going to affect the Southeast. What is the fate of the Southeast?
The fate of Southeast, to my own opinion, you see, our elders, the people in the Southeast, they have already been bought. They don't talk in public. And when they come to public to talk, they speak in one mouth to the other side and go to the other side and speak another thing. The problem lies on our elders. The Northern Forum, or the Northern, they have understand that our elders can be bought.
Exactly.
And our elders don't have shame. So, don't you think?
No, material is not important. It's not more important than the people. I just asked the question. Please continue.
Don't you think that it wasn't? Don't you think that that is a very good thing or a very good strategy that government did about Nnamdi Kanu's case? A week after Anambra election is when he's coming to court.
Yes, yeah. That's crazy.
A week after Nnamdi Kanu's case that he's going to come to court. Why didn't he come to court before the election? Why didn't the court adjourn it, letting Nnamdi Kanu be on Friday in court? So the election will be on, assuming on Friday Nnamdi Kanu is in court and they grant him bail. What do you think? What do you think will happen in Anambra State?
I don't know.
The election we hold peacefully.
So you are saying that if the election did not hold on November 6th, Nnamdi Kanu might be in prison for years or whatever. He will not be released.
If the election didn't hold, there will be more eyes on Nnamdi Kanu case internationally.
Vice President Christian, that is welcome. Okay.
There will be more eyes in international more than the one it is. I am advising the Anambarians for them to be cautious, for them to be self-determined and self-encouraged what they want. If I will go and vote or if I will not. If I'm in Anambra State now and supposed to be vote, I have my voter's card as they call it, and comes out on the street and see all those battalions, all those armored cars, police.
We are not voting.
All those armored cars, police, securities everywhere. Do you think I will go out and go and stand that place that I want to vote?
This is the problem. I don't really understand it. But
that is what our government. That's what our government doesn't understand.
Our vote
they
doesn't
call them
count.
They call them unknown government. Who are the unknown government?
Yeah, no.
Who are the unknown government? Right from childhood, I've been hearing unknown. Fela House was attacked by unknown soldiers. In Kogi State, the unknown police people were using helicopter to shoot people on the ground. In Eastern States, in Southeast Nigeria, is where they have unknown government. Will you remember when they closed the whole border and you saw massive people trooping from Katsina State with legs walking around?
Yeah.
Do you remember the lockdown? No movement, and people are being transported with trucks from north to the south.
Somebody wrote unknown threat during the Obasanjo's regime. Well, Mr. Nnamdi, I think if we continue discussing this topic, we are going to spend days. As you can see, some of our viewers are not, maybe they've gone to bed because it's late. It's 10 o'clock here in Germany, 9 o'clock in Nigeria. So I think we have to, we will revisit this topic again, but with other key points. So I want to thank you for today. Thank you for a very successful interview. And I think almost everything you said, our viewers agree with almost everything you said. That shows how well grounded you are in this topic. That is why it was very easy for me to discuss with you. And it was also pleasing that you are able to make our time to discuss this topic with me. Hopefully, very soon we can talk more, and then maybe we can have a Zoom call or whatever in the future. Because this topic, it would be nice if you have more people to discuss it. But so far, first time with you, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. It's been nice discussing with you. My friend Material said, "Thanks, bro. You are well grounded." Thank you very much, Mr. Nnamdi.
I really thank you, and I thank the viewers and the people that join us with their questions. I hope I tried my best to convince you, not to confuse
you. Tried. You over-tried.
That is my own personal opinion.
Yes.
And I stand to be corrected, like I said from the beginning.
Exactly. Thank
so I really appreciate you, and I will be highly answer your call next time you call me. Maybe in
so
Zoom or anywhere.
I will inform you. I will inform you.
Thank you very much.
And then finally, I want to thank our viewers, people who joined us earlier, people who joined later, people who joined even from the beginning, because we actually made 2 live video calls and trying to connect with Mr. John. It wasn't connecting, but at the end, we were able to connect. I want to thank you guys for joining and hope you guys tune in next time when we discuss other topics. And before then, I will write down the topics I'm supposed to discuss. I think I will be changing things, not just football. A lot of things will be discussed. So thank you guys for joining, and then see you guys next time. Mr. Namdachon, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And my friend Matia, thank you so much. Okay, good night.
Good night.
I just want to let you know, say, your branch, they're everywhere. Yes, and we are happy. Yes. It's everywhere. Your branch is someplace where you have not know. I've been one of your pastor now. Now me the pastor Okoko branch. So thank you so much, sir. You are meeting me for the first time. My name is Akpororo. The commander with too much swag and too much anointing. Many years ago, I tell Nasa go fine one day. When Nasa they play. Alpha. Nobody is ugly. We are just broke. When money enter your hand, your face go shoot. God gets spare parts for everybody. Everybody gets spare parts. Remember, need your enter things go. Now maybe this. Before I know they look myself on mirror, not be joke. If I bath wear cloth, I know they look myself. One day I wear clothes, I look mirror, the mirror say, ah! Now look me, look down.